Hello everybody, this is Chromato018, and this is going to be my thoughts on My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 21. Anyway, yeah, this episode, they're dealing with final exams, and they just got done with their midterms. And I found it kind of funny how some of them had gotten ranked. I actually found it amusing that Katsuki wasn't, or Bakugo wasn't, wasn't first place, and he wasn't fuming about it, essentially. Because you would think that since he didn't win in getting first place in, the midterms, he would be furious and be storming off and rampaging and everything. But nope, he didn't appear to be so, because I think he was number 3. It was Momo, dang it, I don't know what number 2 was. But Todoroki was 3, Izuku was 4, no. Shoto, I think, was number 2. Hang on, let me go back and look at the episode. Because I don't remember. Because I don't remember. I know Momo was in first place. I knew that. Okay. Yeah, but Midoriya was 4th place. Oh, it was Ida. Ida was 2nd. Yeah, no, I was wrong. Todoroki was 5th. So it was Momo, Ida, Bakugo, Midoriya, and then Shoto. Those were the top 5. But yeah, apparently some of the others were asking Momo for tutoring lessons because their finals were coming up and they needed to do well on the written part because there was going to be a practical part, and since they're heroes, you probably know what it's going to be like. Them doing something with their quirks, obviously. Anyway, Aizawa told them that if they failed, if they failed their finals, they would be able to go to the training camp. And essentially everybody was trying to, do their best to be able to go to the training camp. Anyway, Jiro, Mina, let's see who else. Kaminari, I think Sero, was, who else? I think there was somebody else. They had all asked Momo to tutor them. And Kirishima was about to go and probably ask. He was joking about how he should go and ask her too. And essentially, I think Bakugo was apparently tutoring Kirishima, which is surprising, yet not surprising at the same time. It's surprising because of how Bakugo is and how he acts around his fellow classmates. And it's not surprising because it's Kirishima, and those two apparently have a friendship, as well as a friendship as can be in the circumstances, considering how Bakugo's attitude is. But yeah, he was talking about how maybe I should beat the lessons into you. Which I found, oh boy. That's what surprised me, because I thought that if he's going to get mad at anything, it's the fact that he wasn't first place, but still. At least he's in the top 3, at least. Anyway, it went to a bit of a skip to where the others, arrived at Momo's house. And we find out that her family's rich. Like, filthy stinking rich. And, yeah. They essentially do a bit of a time skip, I think, where they go from studying for the exams to taking the written part of the exams, which was a 3-day event, I guess. Oh, before all that happened, they were actually discussing the practical exams and what it could possibly entail, because they didn't know. They didn't know what the practical exams was going to be. And, of course, Monoma is being such a tool. I swear, the guy is such a tool, and I bet everybody agrees with me. The guy is so annoying, and I am so glad when Kendo knocked him out. Because, yeah, that guy, I don't know what he's got it against Class 1A, but he just got something against Class 1A, and you can tell it shows. Just don't know why. I mean, just because they're in Class B doesn't mean they're any less. It's just two classes in the hero course, essentially. And it's Class 1A and Class 1B. The only difference between the two, besides possibly power levels between some of the classmates, is the fact that Class 1A has had encounters with villains, and they've had essentially real-world experience, as close to real-world experience as they're going to get at this point. And Class 1B did not. Though they'll get their chance. Hintity hint hint. But that's not now, that's later on in the show. Anyway, yeah, Kendo knocks him out and tells him that the only idiot around here essentially is him. And she actually gives them information that she had possibly gotten from one of the other classes or something. And that apparently they're going to be fighting the robots that they fought during the entrance exam. And, well, everybody is, some of the others are happy about it because, like, Kaminari and Mina, essentially Acid Girl, I can't remember exactly what her name is, but I think that's what her name is. Anyway, they're happy about it because, well, they can take out the big robots really easily. And thus, a part of the exam isn't as challenging, and thus they have a little bit less to worry about. Anyway, Bakugo tells Deku that essentially they're getting ranked individually on their scores, on their tests essentially, and they'll be able to finally tell who's better between, him and Deku, and oh, is he so wrong. He is very wrong on that. And that's actually shown in this episode, so I can spoil it. Anyway, the written exam is essentially taken care of in a bit of a little montage. We don't actually get to see them taking the test like they do in Assassination Classroom. And when they go to take the practical part of the exam, all the teachers are there. And they're obviously their hero costumes. And, well, turns out their information was wrong, or at least it changed since they got the information, because that probably was what they were planning on doing, but since, the circumstances with the villains showing up and everything, it changed the exams. So instead of fighting robots, they'll be fighting in pairs of 2 against the teachers. And they either have to capture the teacher with some handcuffs, or get through the escape route that they have set up for each one. And oh boy. Midoriya and Bakugo are paired up, and they have to fight All Might. I felt so bad for them. And essentially, the student pairings were, let's see, Kirishima and Sato. We actually get to see Sato's quirk in this episode, at the end of the episode anyway. They go against Cement Toss. Some of them I'll be able to remember, some of them I won't. Let's see. Tokoyami and Sue go up against Ectoplasm. That's next episode. What else? Kaminari and Mina go up against the Principal. And oh dear Lord Almighty, they're in for it. Let's see. Ida and Ojiro against Power Loader. Who else? That's Kirishima, Ida, Tokoyami, and Kaminari. Okay, that's 4 so far. There are 10 teams altogether, because essentially there's 20 people. So it's essentially 10 teams against the 10 teachers, I guess. Oh, Todoroki and Momo against Mr. Aizawa, which is going to be difficult considering his quirk. Okay, that's 5. Who else? Shoji and Toru, essentially Invisible Girl, against Mr. Sniper. Or Sniper, whatever his hero name is, I can't remember. Let's see. Mineta and Sero against Midnight, which is very appropriate considering how Mineta is such a pervert. Okay, at 7. Then there's Bakugo and Midoriya against Oh My, which is going to be last. Dumb dog, go away. Dog's trying to get in my room and I don't have a gate at the door, so she's trying to push it open with her nose and get in. Which ain't gonna happen. Anyway, that's 8 teams. Oh, Uraraka and Aoyama versus 13. Who else? Dang it, I'm missing someone. Let me think. I'm trying to think. Dang it, I'm missing 2 people and I can't remember what they are. Dang it, I can't remember. Some of them won by going through the gate, and some of them won by cuffing the teacher. 2 of the teams end up losing. I can't remember. Chloe, go away! God dang it. Hang on. I could reopen the video because it shows near the end who's fighting against who. Dang it, I can't remember. Oh! Now I know who it was. It was Jiro and Koda versus President Mike. Now I remember. How can I remember that guy? That guy's so freaking loud. That's who I was missing. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, apparently they decided to, because the teachers are so strong, to give them a fighting chance, they put weights on them. They're supposed to add half their body weight to them to reduce their stamina and make them slower and a little bit easier to take down if they want to fight. And apparently Hatsume was the one who got to make them, which was good. Because we all know how good she is at making stuff. Or how much she likes making stuff, I guess. Anyway, we got to see the first fight before the episode ends, which is Kirishima versus Sato. Kirishima and Sato versus Cementos. If somebody can give me this information, that'd be great, but they ended up losing because they tried essentially a frontal assault with brute force, and we get to see Sato's quirk for the first time, which is Sugar Rush, which means if he takes in, I think, every 10 grams of sugar he takes in, he gets 5 times as strong for like 3 minutes. And his drawback is that when he gets down, it's like a sugar rush essentially, and when he gets down, he gets a sugar crash. And the longer he uses his quirk like that, the dumber he gets. And they obviously end up losing because by the time that his stuff wears off, they lose. And if somebody could tell me how they could have possibly won, because there's always apparently a way they could win, they just didn't apparently think of the way. If somebody could tell me, that would be great. Besides obviously trying to make it to the gate. Though considering how Cementos can control any kind of cement, I don't know how well that could have gone. If somebody could tell me, that'd be great. And it actually ends off with them getting ready to do Tokoyami and Sue's battle against Ectoplasm. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. And I will see everybody next time.